Merry Ostara, everyone! I literally just finished my ritual, hence the wet hair and the dress and all that. Um, so I just wanted to do a short little video and wish everybody a Merry Ostara. And I know I never really did the Ostara video, but I hope everyone went on with life without it. um, I just kind of did a little impromptu ritual for Ostara. It wasn't really anything much. And actually, I just went out and did my offering. And there's a little wooded area behind our house, and I went out there to put my crackers and milk and stuff back there. And my neighbors were outside because it's like almost 70 degrees outside, and their kids were playing. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't really do this offering right now. Maybe I should hold off. But I was already outside, and I was like, whatever, I'll do the offering. And they just kind of stared at me for a few minutes, and then his wife was like, Merry Ostara! It was really funny. So I was just like, Merry Ostara! And I went back inside, and so now I totally have to get to know my neighbors. So that was my Ostara surprise. In addition to that, I'd like to kind of clear up a little bit of confusion about one of my videos. I've gotten a few messages about my saying that you can initiate yourself, and I guess because I never really expounded upon that, people seem to think that they can't do anything to, show that they're now a part of this faith if they're a solitary. But there's so many things you can do. I did a dedication, like a self-dedication, which some people will call an initiation because it serves the same purpose, pretty much, that an initiation to a coven would serve for some solitaries. Because if they're never planning on joining a coven, the dedication is all they have to say, hey, I'm serious about this faith, and I've studied for a while, and this is what I'm going to be. They take on their name at that point, their magical name. They take on maybe a patron god and goddess, or that might be a different dedication ritual. I personally did two self-dedication rituals when I first got serious about the faith, about 2 years into it, and felt comfortable in doing ritual practice. And then I did one about 3 years ago to take on my new magical name, Zuh. And then I did my dedication to Bridget and Manana. So there are a bunch of different dedication rituals you can do, and I think that they serve the same purpose, showing that you're serious about this faith and taking on your magical name, taking on gods and goddesses, that an initiation to a coven would serve. Some people in covens will do a dedication for their solitary practice, but I do view them as slightly different because with an initiation you're taking on responsibility to be part of a group, which has a whole different set of expectations and responsibilities along with it than solitary practice does not typically have. It's also taking on a leadership role that a lot of solitaries will never have, and so I view them as different, hence the different words that I use. So I just kind of wanted to clear that up, and I did get the usual, if you can only be initiated by another witch, who initiated the first witch question, and that's a valid question. I don't know the answer to it, obviously, but it's actually been something that I've been thinking about recently too, because, and I'll do a video about this too because there's a lot of confusion about it from other people, but one day I want to be a high priestess of an eclectic coven, and I don't anticipate having prior coven experience to forming my own coven. I've done extensive, well, as extensive as one can do without being in a coven, research on covens, and I would join a coven if I found one that suited what I want and suited my personal needs, and one that I felt comfortable with. Because I found a few covens that I would love to join, but I've had issues with some of the members or the clergy themselves. I'm not like anti-covens or anything, so I'm looking for a coven actually, but until I find one, I'm preparing myself to go into leading a coven without coven experience, which is very intimidating and highly controversial. But a lot of, you know, really famous writers and respected people in the pagan community have done that. So I'll go into that in my other video that I'll make about it. This video has no direction whatsoever today, so I'm gonna cut it off. I'm kind of all still on my ritual high, I guess. And I'm anticipating doing a video on spell construction and stuff, some other things later. If anybody has a video that they'd like me to make or a topic they're interested in, send me a message. I really do love hearing from you guys, and I'll be happy to figure out if I know enough about that topic to make a video for you, or at least kind of help you figure some stuff out about it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.